Hello, welcome back. Every now and then there is a question that pops up in the Facebook iPad musician group, and this time instead of commenting and answering, I decided to make a video. The question, of course, is what is the best digital audio workstation, or what is the best iOS DAW? And uh, as I said, instead of commenting, answering the question, I decided to make a video showing my process, my workflow, and that this idea that I started in the video developed into a song. Actually, like I recorded all the process, like how I just started. I went into it with a clear idea of what I wanted to do. I started with a pad. Because I tried to use the piano in the beginning, and I think I didn't have the samples installed correctly, and so I went with a pad. Um, and yeah, like the idea developed itself basically, and I show the whole process on how I made Launchpad project that then I used to perform like jam, and yeah, that turned into one of the first track for my new EP, which you can find in my Bandcamp. I will put the link in the description so you can check that out and tell me what you think. And this is the limited edition EP. It has a USB memory stick and the CD. The CD is right there, and that's me. Yep. With this is the EP title. All right, so I'm gonna record some samples to make a song, and first I'm gonna make sure that AUM is recording in 48 hertz, 48,000 hertz, and where's the bit resolution? Okay, so let's make it 24-bit. Yeah, start with the piano. That's like I usually start with the piano. Right. So that's loading. I should have sampled it. And okay, so what is the problem with Colossus? Let's see the instruction. So today I won't be able to use Colossus. Let's see if I can use Castron, my controller, and there's a baby piano patch in here. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that, but later. Let's use the normal piano one here. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna mute the microphone. chosen temp for this, I guess it's going to be 105. Okay, so I haven't given this project a name. Now I'm going to have to turn off my controller because this I don't know why, but it doesn't let me use a keyword. I think this one sends ASCII messages to make for keyword shortcuts. So we're going to do, let's name this just for now. Okay, and let's turn on the controller again. Okay, now I'm gonna open this in audio share so I can rename it and everything. This is going to be named Elsa Piano. One, because I might come up with a different chord progression later. Instead of an acoustic piano, let's use a Roach. Now let's record a pad. I'm going to look for a pad and let's use pads, Clevgren pads. I think I need something more stringy. Let's change this for symphonic. Okay, now I'm going to just try to come up with a beat. Okay, now what I'm going to do is load all the samples as an audio file. I'm going to have to pass it a little bit because I want to come up with a beat and probably a bass line too. I want to do that in here, yeah. So I have an idea. Let's see if it pans out. I'm back, so I like this. I actually like this pad, how it sounds. So let's give it a bit of a story. And I'm gonna record it onto this dictaphone and then record it back into the iPad. So let's see how that works. I recorded my pad onto the dictaphone. Now I'm going to record that to AudioShare in my Just For Now folder. In the Just For Now folder. Okay. Okay, so yeah, now let's trim this. Okay, it's not exactly perfect, but I think we have that. So now that I have that, I also want to make, let's rename this before anything else happens, and rename as tape pad. Okay, and then let's go back to that, and I want to pan this, so I'm going to use the stereo panning. I'm going to pan this so I have a little stereo balance. What's the difference between okay, I'm going to use the stereo panning. Yeah. And now I have to send this to a master. Shells. I don't know what I'm used to doing that in H. So it's going to be the master bus. I think I'm going to add some reverb. Okay. So I got that one. So let's record that, and let's go back to AudioShare to see that we have what. Oh, that must have gone to untitled because it's okay. So let's see. Yep, that's. Right. I want to normalize that. Okay, so I'm going to move this to my Just For Now folder and rename it the Bounce Pad. Okay, so I have my pads now. Now that I have that, I'm actually going to come up with a beat, I think. I'm going to make a beat from Beatmaker. No, it's not Beatmaker, it's So as you can see, I already made some. I have like this bit that is just. This one is. Scratch. Final noise, I don't know. Then this is so since I want to export this to Launchpad, I will be able to play both at the same time. So yeah, pretty lo-fi hip hop. I think, I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm going to record. I'm going to record a bass using noise. So we're gonna record that one. Let's actually name this bass. So where's the it's still in the untitled one. Okay, I have beat, bass, so I think that's all I'm gonna do in AUM. And oh, I need to, how do I export this? I could chop that later in blocks, because what I want to do is export everything to blocks. Like let's export this to blocks wave. Anyway, so what I want to do with this, or what I can do is I can go back to edit and just like loop this one, and then like copy that one to this one, paste, but and then copy that and paste it to this one. Like that. Yeah. Let's go back here. Copy and paste it here. So I have like, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do with all of them. I have everything in Bloxwave now. All the samples are there. I arranged some scenes for the moment. Now I want to record this glockenspiel sound in GarageBand. I'm going to record it inside GarageBand and then I'm going to export it. It doesn't sync. Okay, so what happened was that my phone ran out of storage space, and so yeah. Meanwhile, so I recorded in GarageBand. I recorded a piano, which is this piano. Well, actually, it's this piano. I recorded that at 120 BPM, and when I turned it down to 105 BPM, it gives me that stuttering effect. And I'm going to add this filter. But it's also running inside Sector, and it's going to be like that. So, and I'm going to make a sample out of that. That's going to go into this one. So it's going to be, let's say, Destroyed Piano. Yeah, my kids are watching Spider-Man, I think. The Amazing Spider-Man. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, so I'm going to record that. Guess I'm going to record about 16 bars of that. Whatever comes out. 16 now. Let's record 32. So yeah, we recorded 32 bars of that. And let's open that and audio share and open that in Blocks. So on top of that glitching thing that Sector did, we're gonna let this one run just like 16 bars, I guess, of that. Yeah, let's use that one, but let's close it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is use this granular sampler to let's like take everything to Okay, so I've recorded the bass line. Anyway, so I want to record some drums here, and let's use something like that, like. And what I like, something I really like about GarageBand, I just found out about it, discovered it the other day, is that kind of has like velocity. Is kind of velocity sensitive. I guess it uses the gyroscope or accelerometer, whatever it's called, to do that. And yeah, so let's record some. Maybe this. Yeah, let's do that. But we're gonna slow this down to 105. And I don't like that. Okay, let's do that again. 10 back to 4. Okay, maybe follow the metronome. Okay, now let's mute everything else and just export that drum beat. Share that and open the end Bloxwave. I'm wondering if I should do some compression. Anyway, if I do compression, is going to be later. When I come back. Yep, so that's what we have so far. Okay, so I'll be back later and we'll finish. Hopefully, we'll finish this track. So, okay. So I'm back and I'm in my PJs. Right, all ready to sleep and everything, but on my way to work and back, I was able to record some pads. Actually, I've already imported a pad to the track. And I also want to replace that bass, so I'm going to import another. I'm also going to import. There was this distorted one to this pad. All right, that one. And those were the samples I made on the way to work and back. So basically, we're ready to export this as a Launchpad project. Very good. So, okay, it's basically ready. And now I'm going to export this to Launchpad. To do that, as a Launchpad project, to export this, basically you click on this share thing, the iOS icon for share, and then you click on Launchpad. You choose the WAV or AAC format that you want to use, the audio format basically, and then you click on export, and it starts to create a Launchpad project. To also decided to use the Launchpad to launch all of these scenes. And let's check. Oh, it's 120. So let's go back. Let's put this back on. So project was at 105 BPM. Yeah, so I'm going to create an AUM project because I want to use the Volca keys and this delay pedal I have right there. I want to use that to finish this track, and hopefully I will have finished. So I'm gonna create an AUM project where I can use the Volca keys and probably add some Tornado. I love Tornado to the Launchpad project to the output, and perform with it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll record the performance, and that'll be a separate video. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Well, okay, so yeah. So my answer to this question, what is the best iOS DAW? What is the best digital audio workstation for iPad? I don't think there's just one option. Actually, I like the iPad because you're not limited to a DAW style or workflow, and yeah, so like there are many options, and this is just one workflow that I sometimes use. And actually, it was the workflow for most of the songs. This only has 5 songs and a bonus track, and yeah, most of them were. I think 3 of them were made using the same workflow that I show in this video, and the other one was just I recorded a bunch of Office sounds like stapler and the mouse click and I don't remember, paper, stuff like that. And then as I was walking to the bus stop, I recorded the cars passing by and like really a lot of noises with the iPhone microphone. And I recorded that into Yellowfire, and then I just put that in AUM, and that became a track. I hope this video and that really answers the question, probably, but it's helpful. I would say that the whole iPad thing is a digital audio workstation, and we have a lot of apps. We have many very good apps that help you develop your ideas and turn them into songs. So, yeah, I hope this is helpful to you. Yeah, back in the 90s, there were a bunch of albums, CD albums, that had like hidden songs. And in this video, I've hidden the track that I used in the process for this video, and it's I think it's the second track. Yeah, that's the second track in this EP, and so yeah, I will put in the video. I think it's a separate video, but it's a hidden track. Let's say it's a hidden song. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.